Welcome back to episode 3 of The Glow Down. Today is a very serious topic we have to discuss.
What are we doing?
My new haircut!
Oh my God.
I'm looking bombastic. Look at this. I look at I got that Gen Z cut going now.
Welcome to episode 3 of The Glow Down. I'm
Glow
surprised that we have genuinely done this every week now.
No, well, we're only 3 weeks in.
I know, but like that's impressive for us.
It's good. It's good.
So you're happy about your new haircut?
I didn't like it at first because I kind of thought I looked, I don't know, sussy baka, maybe like 18-year-old.
That word that nobody will know.
You smell like a baka.
A baka.
I don't know. Yeah, I've been liking it. And
you look
it's
good.
been good. Thank you. Thank you. I've been trying to glow up for our glow down.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I feel like that's what I'm trying to do too. But like,
yeah, because then I think the ultimate master plan is when we're finished with this entire show in a couple years.
Do you want to make one called The Glow Up? So
No,
it's the other way around? Oh, no.
Everyone has to watch
Rock
it in
bottom.
reverse.
They have to watch it in
And
reverse.
because then I'm like, we'll just get substantially
You wanna know
uglier.
what? That's actually so funny because when I watch people's podcasts, I always watch their up-to-date ones. And then
Of
when I
course.
need to watch more, I go back a year.
couple, right?
And that's actually so true. So
Yeah.
people will end up seeing us 2 years from now in like peak final form.
100%,
And then
yeah.
they'll keep getting worse before it goes back. That's so funny.
It's going to be great.
Do you want to know what my new obsession this week is?
Oh, God, I know what it is already. But like, yeah, tell the people.
I have been obsessed with someone called Mr.Pissair. And if you don't know who Mr.Pissair is, he is someone on TikTok. And I don't know if it's his house or if it's not his house.
It can't be real.
I'll
I
add
don't
something to
think
the
it's
screen.
possible.
This man lives in like literally the most disgusting conditions I've seen in a very, very long time. He has bottles of piss everywhere in his house. He even had a container of like, I don't know if I can say of cum.
No. I mean, we're already here.
And there was like worms in it.
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
films videos.
It's a death shot or something, right?
Yeah, and he films videos with like all of these piss. So anyways, I started on Pissair, which is where he took the piss and put it in the back of a fan. And then the fan would like push out the piss into what he calls a piss vortex. And then from there, he said, you get high as fuck, man, off of the fumes from the piss vortex.
What is it that's getting you high? The like...
I don't know, but one time he did poo air too, and he shit on the wall.
Yes, yeah, I remember Pooh Air. Pooh Air was it was a sequel.
I don't know if this is serious or not, but every time I check his Instagram, because I'm like right there, I'm waiting for the new videos, okay?
Yeah.
He gains like 50,000 new followers.
On
So
Instagram or
on
TikTok?
TikTok.
Oh, okay.
So I'm an OG, guys. I started with there's 70,000 people
Oh.
following him.
How many
He
is
now has
that?
like 270,000 in the course of like 2 weeks. It's kind of crazy.
I don't think it could be real. There's no living conditions where that is normal. I saw one today with him like cleaning roaches.
Yeah,
in
with
his
piss.
with piss.
So he
And they're all the same color. I think he like found the perfect formula of like apple juice and water to like mix the two.
Do you think it's apple juice?
It's too consistent.
It's foamy at the top though, and that's what makes me think it's piss.
Maybe he like whirls it a little bit.
But so for all of you who haven't gone down the rabbit hole of it, I'm going to stop very soon because I know it's so disgusting. But he started with the piss vortex, Pissair.
Yeah.
And then he started making recipes with this piss.
Oh yeah,
So
piss
he made
sandwich.
Piss jello,
Yep.
piss sandwiches.
Yep.
And he's like, it's like a DIY demonstration of what he's doing. And it's
like
kind of nasty.
It's like the how-to basic videos where it's like,
Yes.
but just taking it to like a really gross video.
But
No,
how
she
to
was
piss.
so invested with this video. We were on vacation for like a quick getaway.
Yeah,
and for I think a solid 45 minutes, Tamaya was just showing all of us this piss air, and we're all just like,
You're like, okay,
that's
Tamaya.
crazy. Yeah. Anyway, and he's like, yeah, check out this piss nuke he made, and it's the same
No.
thing, just a bigger jug.
He did. And then he made this like one shot. I forgot what he called it, but that's where his jizz was, and then the piss
death
jello,
shot.
the death
the final
shot.
death shot or
Yeah.
something it's called. Yeah,
And
yeah.
It was so wholesome. We were in Whistler with Cam and Cam's boyfriend John.
Yeah.
And we were sitting there, and I was like, "Hey, have you guys seen Mr.Pissair?" They were like,
Oh
"Who?"
yeah, John was up to date.
And I was like,
John knew the
I was
lore.
like, I need to show you guys something.
It's so
immediately."
gross. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
Yeah, I'll stop talking about it. But I even included it in my TikTok today, and it's kind of my weekly personality trait. Is like, oh, it's Mr.Pissair.
Yeah. Honestly, it's nice to keep up with the updates with him.
Yeah,
Because I don't think it's real. He's got to have like a second apartment or like second place or like even a room in his house that it's just meant to
not-
be like.
His mattress is brown. Like,
know.
It's like fully brown.
But then the piss gets everywhere on the wall. So I'm like, the thing is that causes mold too, you know? Like there's no way.
The one thing why I don't think that I think that he does live there. Like, I don't think it's a joke. Is he's like fully raw dogging, like walking around this house in bare feet. And then there's like roaches and stuff in there. Like, if you were going to go there for like a bit, I would be wearing slides or shoes or like slippers.
No, but then you stay committed. That's
to the bit.
Well, you have to. Then you make it even more believable.
So you think he just shows up to there, like clocks in like it's his 9 to 5 job, mixes up some piss jello for the world?
I think for like
leaves?
once a week he comes in and just films for like 6 hours straight of getting so many different piss videos and just
He could knock out a week's worth of content in a couple hours, to be
absolutely.
honest.
Does he post daily?
Yeah, daily or like every other day, but every one of his videos lately has been getting over 1 million views. Like he's starting to go viral, which also means, because I think he's American, he's starting to make good money off of it too, which is only going to push him to do weirder things.
Oh, that is so strange.
Because if you start at Pissair and you're getting paid for that, he's going to end up 17 football fields down from that in like
that is so
Cameo or
weird.
something like that.
Oh God. I wonder how do you even get like sponsors? Who's going to sponsor you?
No, he won't. He'll just get paid for the views.
Like sponsored by Nike.
Maybe like a cleaning company. And then they like Scrub Daddy has a really good opportunity to do something funny
Do you
there.
have piss on your walls? Or shit on your walls?
Scrub
Look at
Daddy.
this. Oh,
That
that
would
is
be kinda
great.
funny.
That is great. Oh, yeah. To follow up from our last week, because obviously the 4 people watching are interested.
Yes.
We didn't get the house.
No, we applied for a townhouse. I think we like mentioned that at the end of the podcast.
No.
And then we submitted all the stuff that they needed. And then we followed back up because they didn't follow back up to us. And they said they picked someone that spoke the same language as the landlord.
Who lives in a different country.
And I was like, that's so great.
That's relatable. I get it.
So great. So
I
anyways.
was just so heartbroken. Like it was truly perfect. And then when I got the call, they're like, sorry, we went with a different applicant. I'm like, nah, they didn't. They didn't like us.
Yeah, you went into a depression there for a minute.
I did. It was a whole day. It was just disgustingly sad. So then I got you to text them from a different number and be like, hey, is this available? And
No,
they were like, no, sorry.
You're like, no, it's rented.
I'm like, fuck, no, they're being real now. Holy shit.
Yeah, you fell down this rabbit hole, which I started to believe too, because it was like reposted on Craigslist, like the listing. And we were like, did they
keep
lie to us?
updating it. Yeah.
And then so you were like, hey, just message them and see like if it's available. And then I messaged them and they were like, no, it was rented out. And I was like, so why did you post this 3 hours ago?
I'm so fucking pissed off. But you know what? Because that happened, I'm going to use this to better myself. I'm going to go on a shopping spree. I'm getting a new MacBook. I'm getting an Apple Watch. I'm getting everything.
What, so you're using the money you're saving in rent to buy yourself things?
Yes.
You know what? That's not a bad idea.
It was going to be so much more money in rent that I'm like, oh, fucking, that's great money that I could use towards bettering my health.
Bettering my health? You're like bettering my wardrobe.
That too. We actually
went on a date this week. We found out we didn't get the apartment. So we were like, great, let's go celebrate. And actually not celebrate. We were like, let's cure our newfound depression from this. And my wedding rings almost fell down the toilet at Cactus Club.
Yeah.
I have so many spacers on all my rings right now, which is slay. That was a very good invention by someone.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I was flushing the toilet and the rings were falling off the tip of my finger. And I had to like turn around and catch my rings with my other hand because like one of them was like literally going to fall into the toilet. And I don't think that I could have fully committed to being elbow deep into the toilet at Cactus Club.
But did you shit?
No, I peed, but like someone else probably had like bubble gut diarrhea in that same toilet.
Like when you were playing hide and seek as a kid and you were hiding, did you not have to fart constantly?
No.
That's just me? Oh my God, they would find me because of the smell most of the time. I'm not even kidding. So then I started doing that by going into
That's fucking vile.
No, and then I started going to like
that's
women's.
That's some Mr. Pissair level shit.
That's why I started going to like the women's washroom because I'd get like scared, and so it kind of recreate that feeling of hide and seek and to kind of push it out faster.
You're joking.
And I'd run out. I did it in college too.
Like you're serious?
I
this is
knew.
like some crazy shit. I've gone into the men's bathroom at like this sounds awful, but like at concerts and events and stuff like that.
Because there's no line,
The
right?
line for the women's bathroom literally wraps around things, and I will fully walk my ass into the men's bathroom.
100%.
The dudes are like, they look, no one really said anything, and I just kind of was like, sorry. Like, it is what it is. I'm going to piss my pants in the middle of the waiting for Post Malone to come on. Like, no, I'm going to go
I
to
shat in the teachers' toilets too.
Oh, yeah.
Those are luxurious.
Yo, okay, yeah. In college, we found the teachers' level toilets in college, and their bathrooms were so much better.
Had a lock.
They had a lock and a code, and we found the code to get into the teachers' bathrooms.
Yeah.
Dude, tell me why they had that 3-ply shit, and then us
peasants
downstairs
You would have 2 toilets. You and I could shit at the same time.
Simultaneously.
In one room.
No,
we didn't. No.
In one room?
Well, yeah, it was one. You walk into the washroom, then there was one with a stall with a toilet and another toilet outside. Do you remember?
No.
Oh, maybe that was the handicap one. I even went into the handicap professor's one. I've been shitting in so many areas. I'm telling you, we have to stop talking about this. It's gotten better because this week I like ate a lot more fiber.
Yeah.
And when I ate pretzels,
Dude, someone started DMing me, you need to buy your husband a poo journal for Christmas. There's comments on the last video saying that.
What's a poo journal?
Because you said that you needed a poo journal. You're like, I diarrhea so much that multiple people are now concerned for your health.
It's gotten better.
Telling me that I need to buy you a poo journal.
No, I started drinking water. See, I didn't realize.
You were missing water from your diet.
Dude,
It's crazy.
I will go days without drinking water. I'll drink Prime. I'll drink coffee.
You're literally a 7-year-old boy.
I'll drink like alcohol. I won't drink water.
You're not a 7-year-old boy anymore. You're literally like a college kid that has never moved on from college.
Exactly. I have no idea why. I just don't crave water.
That's really weird. Did you see that video
The
before?
600-pound
the
woman?
600-pound woman?
Yes.
Yeah, it was the like My 600-Pound Sisters or something.
Yeah,
she went to the doctor and she thought she was pregnant. She's like, I think I'm pregnant, or like something's wrong with me. I've just been having a bunch of new cravings. And the doctor's like, oh, okay, well, what have you been craving? And she's like, water.
Water.
And the doctor was like, so you're thirsty. She's like, nope, that's a new craving for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Craving water is crazy.
I crave water at like maybe 2 a.m.
That's it.
And yeah.
I drink so much water. I stay pissing.
Yeah, you stay pissing.
Like if I was Mr. Pissair, it would just be clear bottles of piss because that's how much
That's
water
why I
I
also
drink.
don't believe him.
You don't
How
believe
are they
him?
all this exact same color?
Because he drinks as much water as you do.
That would make
He's
sense.
drinking half a bottle of Prime
fills
a
them
day.
up though.
I think it's a collection over months. That's what I think.
Oh,
Okay,
wow, it's saturated.
I fell down a rabbit hole because obviously that's what I was watching on my For You page. And I found this other girl who was filming her brother that like moved in with her. And her brother's 54 years old and his whole floor is just covered in piss bottles, like Gatorade bottles filled with piss. Apparently this is a
different
thing.
person?
Also, do you remember, I don't remember if you watched Shane Dawson growing up, but he said he would piss in bottles too.
Yeah. I thought he would piss in cans.
Cans and bottles. What's with men pissing in
I
bottles?
have no idea. That's disgusting.
I imagine.
Just walk.
Just go to the bathroom.
Isn't it more uncomfortable that if you like have to turn on your side, you're still getting up, if anything. But if you're just pissing, then it's like you like pull it out, you'll have some drips on the bed.
Ew, that's like so disgusting.
That's disgusting.
No, I'm sorry. That's like there's something wrong upstairs to
that's
piss in bottles.
actually mental problem.
Yeah. When I am on like road trips and stuff like that, I hate that men can just whip it out and go pee on the side of the road. And I have to like full bare ass moon the whole highway, or you know what I mean? Like wherever you are, like everything's all out.
Stay mad.
I know a person though who got a full public indecency ticket from the cops because she was in like a romper, like you know those like women's outfits that the pants are connected to your shirt, like so it's like a
onesie.
Yeah, but like it's a pantsuit thing, or whatever, like you know what I mean, like shorts and a tank top, but it's all connected. And so she had to piss so bad, and she was so far from being home, so she had to take literally off the whole thing. So it was like boobs out, ass out, cooch out, pissing in a bush, and a cop walked by. And the cop was like, girlie, what are you doing? And she was like, I had to pee. And she tried to explain the romper situation. And then the cop slapped her with a public indecency ticket. It was like $500.
That's nuts. Where? The US somewhere?
No, I
local.
personally know someone that happened to.
Oh, men have started wearing rompers.
Have they?
You remember it was a huge thing in like 2019. There was like a whole brand dedicated to just making men romp.
Romp him.
Hump him. No, maybe.
Romp him.
I don't like that.
I don't like that name.
That on men. Rompers on men? What are you?
Kind of strange.
It's giving like a 4-year-old fucking Caillou looking ass.
Okay,
you know,
but we walked here and we saw a dude. It's like 0 degrees outside right now. And we saw a dude wearing a short sleeve onesie dress thing.
Oh my God. He ripped off the shirt. He ripped off the sleeves off his onesie.
Yeah. You know those like Udi things? Like those big oversized sweaters?
Yeah. I can't wear them. I get too hot.
Yeah.
I start sweating.
You start menstruating?
I completely forgot the word. I start sweating. I sweat like crazy.
Well, some dude outside was wearing one of those, but he ripped the arms off of it and he was just walking around.
Yeah. Balls.
I'm not even kidding you. His wife was beside him wearing one that was like full,
normal.
like normal.
Yeah.
But
strange.
That's
it's also like
strange.
5 degrees out. So it's like, you know, that is the good weather though to wear those if you're outside.
But why did he rip the arms off?
He was probably working out.
I have literally no idea.
The gun show.
He's bringing the gun show to town.
Do you know who my favorite couple is right now?
Who?
On the internet?
Oh, is it Pookie?
Who's Pookie?
She's dating this other guy and he calls her
pregnant.
Pookie all the time. Pookie had a baby.
Oh, Pookie's pregnant.
You know Francesca from Too Hot to Handle? She just had twins.
Yes.
With her husband.
Yeah,
and I think she named them
IVF.
Yeah, through IVF.
I know that.
Yeah, you know that, Laura.
Yeah.
And everyone was like so worried about what she was going to name her kids for a really long time.
Yeah, didn't she name them like Hubert or something?
No, it's like Sunshine no,
wow.
it's like Morning. I think one's Morning.
And the other one's Wood.
Oh my God, Morning Wood. No, they were like two very strange names, and then people were kind of clowning her for it.
What is up with celebrities and stupid fucking names?
Because they need to be original.
I feel like the Kardashians started that, like Kylie. She
Stormy.
did
No.
Stormy's kind of fucking.
Came up with North was probably the first where it was like, that was like
North.
out.
And it was weird because it was like Kanye's last name West, right? Or
But
stage
I
name.
kind of get it. Northwest is cool.
Northwest. It's cool. No, that's cool.
But didn't
like,
Gwyneth
there's a lot of
Paltrow name her kid
stupid-
Apple?
Oh God.
Apple.
Like the brand.
That's okay. Wait, so
I can't
at
believe they
this level-
created a whole fruit after the brand.
Okay, do you want to know
That's
what we need to do?
crazy.
I think we need to predict some celebrity names for their future kids. Just going
that's
off
good.
of the trend.
MGK and
Megan Fox are
Megan
having
Fox.
a baby.
Yes. So.
Oh, see, I actually do think that name will be
Scimitar.
Scimitar.
It's a sword.
It's a sword. I feel like it's gonna have some sort of like anime-esque name.
Oh yeah.
Like their kid's gonna have some because they both like
RuneScape.
anime.
Maybe.
Minecraft.
No, that's too basic. It would
too
have to be
basic?
like.
I know we need to go like deeper into the.
Oh, what's his name? XXX's son. His name is Gakumi. Gakume?
Akumi? Drake's kid's name's
Adonis.
Adonis. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That sounds like a Greek. Or like a.
Is his mom Greek?
No, his mom's a porn star. That's all I know.
She was, I think.
She's a retired porn star now. Let's go.
Nice.
I feel like someone's gonna name someone like Wall.
No, Wall is too basic. Maybe Star.
Star. Someone would do Star.
Yeah, right?
Someone would do like Paint.
No.
I wouldn't
what about,
put it past people.
Brands.
Brands?
Yeah, we know a couple people who
Oh,
named
someone
their
would like name their kid Gucci for sure.
Gucci guaranteed. Louis? God.
Gucci,
Yeah.
Armani.
Louis
someone
the 13th.
Someone would totally name their kid that.
Yeah, Armand technically is like Armani.
I had a client come into the studio before and they wanted every designer logo tattooed on them.
Yeah.
And I was like, why?
With the elephant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was an elephant in this tattoo.
He had brass knuckles.
And I was like, this is such a beautiful tattoo design I drew for him.
Yeah.
And then he was like, you know what? It's not complete. And I was like, why isn't it complete? He's like, it needs to have the Gucci logo, the Louis Vuitton logo. He was like listing off all of these logos that it needed. And then he's like, you also need to add brass knuckles, a gun. You need to like, he changed it so much. And then he was like, I need my girlfriend's name of 2 months in here too. And I was like, no. And then, they broke up like a week later. It was
sad.
a whole thing.
My favorite couple we didn't say.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, they're so cute. They're all over the internet right now. It's the first lady and the new president, Donald and Elon. They are adorable. Have you seen that? Who the
Why
fuck
are they
is the
always
vice president?
together?
Name me the vice president.
Right now?
No, the new one. JD Vance?
JD Vance?
Who the fuck is that?
I have no idea who that is.
Fucking weird. He fucks couches.
What the hell?
I mean, depends on the material, but like, imagine Suede cleaning that afterwards would be a pain.
But was it the Tyson fight or was it the John Jones fight? They were like courtside
They're
together.
like everywhere together.
Or ringside.
Trump watched the SpaceX little fucking rocket go up to the moon or wherever today. They watched it together.
They're like holding hands. They kind of have like a little bromance.
They're eating McDonald's together on the flight. I'm
Yeah,
like, God,
what
you guys
the hell?
are so weird.
That Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight.
Yeah.
I felt so sad watching it. Like it felt like a senior citizen was getting beat up, and it just made me feel so
Did you
uncomfortable.
see Jake Paul announce his next fight?
Oh, it's to who?
Muhammad Ali.
It's someone who plays for not who plays, but yeah, there's a hockey player that plays for I think it's the Calgary Flames or the Oilers or something like that.
Why can't he just fight boxers?
And that guy wants to fight him. And then I thought that Jake Paul just offered recently. Is it I Show Speed or something like that?
I Show Speed's going into the Olympics. He's doing a 100-meter like run.
That's really cool.
He's like really talented though. He's like athletic.
He could do it because he jumps over cars and stuff.
Shit. Yeah,
which is very cool.
I don't know if jumping has a lot to do with running, but
I swear it was I Show Speed that Jake Paul offered $10 million to box him, and then another 10 mil if he could beat him.
Oh wow,
which is crazy.
This whole thing with him is so strange. You want to be a boxer so bad, but you'll fight every other sport except and like retire fighters.
Okay, I have to say something about Jake Paul, and it's going to sound like I'm riding his dick for a second, but I'm not.
The beard is weird.
I think that Jake Paul is probably one of the best marketers of our generation.
Absolutely.
Like, I think he's hands
to get
down,
the bag,
like
absolutely.
even if you don't like him, he's found a way for you to want to watch him,
Yeah.
even if it's like to watch him get hurt. Like you want to watch that happen.
Yeah.
And he figured out a way to monetize that like to an insane level.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
that's where I'm going to give him props for that. And props to he's bringing more attention to women's sport. Like
That's what I like about
Amanda
him,
Serrano
too.
fight beforehand.
Oh, vicious.
That was
That was the
crazy.
highlight of the night. By
That
far.
was a
By
way-
far.
I almost felt bad for them that the shit show of a fight after them
It was so
after
sad.
them. Like they should have been the final fight because they
I
were
agree.
so good.
I agree. That was a crazy fucking fight.
If
They
you guys
went
didn't watch
ruthless.
that, yeah, these two girls, they had a rematch of a boxing fight, and literally one of their eyebrows was split open and hanging down for like half the fight, and she still fought and was like doing so well with her eye like flapping. It made me kind of uncomfortable to watch because I literally thought that it was going to keep coming down to her eyelid.
I know.
And
I know.
was like,
Just
that's
like
gonna
she was
hurt
like
so bad.
skinning her. It was,
Yeah, but they were
But, you
so
know,
talented.
like it's crazy what Jake did as a marketer, like
Yeah.
to your point, because he did like bring much more awareness to the sport. It's similar to like Mayweather and McGregor. You know how
Yeah.
they both like ended up going more so like the promotional route, and then McGregor I feel like was the one before like all the YouTube boxing shit was the one that kind of switched genres. I'm like, I'm gonna
100%.
fight the best person in the world because I'm the best in my sport.
Yeah.
And it kind of went into that transition, right?
It kind of seems like Jake took that and was
And
like,
ran with
I
it
can also
for
do that.
YouTube boxing,
Yeah,
and then
100%.
kind of like it was definitely right time, place, right audience, like all that shit that it made sense. But the difference between Mayweather, McGregor, and those kind of people is
Well, they were athletes that had made a name for themselves
exactly
first.
they
Yeah.
were pros in their field and fighting against the best in their field and winning to do like
100%.
that. You know,
I'm not over here saying that Jake Paul is the best fighter in the world or anything. I'm just
No.
saying he knows how to put eyes on an event.
Totally.
And
And he
I
can
have
fight.
respect for him for that.
and he can definitely fight. Just
Not
seniors,
Yeah,
you know,
seniors.
like it.
I saw someone too be like, he's changing. He's gonna change sports, and he's gonna ask Babe Ruth to go for a fucking
I
baseball
swear to
game.
God, it's the weirdest shit that I'm like, just fight fighters. If you want to be recognized for the sport, fight it. Because he
I don't
only had
know.
like one boxing fight, I think, right?
Okay, wait. I actually I'm gonna lay it out for you.
Oh yeah, put it out on me.
But yeah, I don't
Lay
know.
it
I was
flat.
struggling to put words together there for a moment. But so if you were, let's say, equivalent of Jake Paul, and you had the option to fight a fighter
Mm-hmm.
that you would be paid $100,000 for, okay, or you could fight someone and make like $3 million for your first fight. Do you know what I mean? Who's another fighter, or
Totally.
who's another like YouTube fighter or whatever that would also bring views in?
Mm-hmm.
Like you get paid more for the more people that watch, not just for fighting a fighter.
It depends what you want to do. Because like Mike Tyson, he had a whole interview after the fight where he was
Yeah.
talking with his daughter, and she was just asking him questions in general, like about his legacy. And legacy, he said
That wasn't his daughter.
it was not his daughter.
No, that was like a kid interviewing him.
Oh fuck, I thought it was his daughter for some reason.
No, but she was so nice, and he's like, I don't give a fuck about a legacy, and she's
Yeah.
like, okay, thanks so much for your time.
Yeah, like his legacy is cool. Like this went on his professional record, all that shit. But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
that's a piece of paper that no one will remember. And I'm like, if you want to provide for your family, he got like 20, 30, 40 million.
He got like $20 million for
set
that
up
fight.
multiple generations. And that's going to do a lot more. And I totally respect that. And I agree where it's like, if you look at us fucking turning into Joe Rogan.
Yeah, Joe Rogan commentators.
Yo, can't
No,
pull that up for me real quick. Have
I
you
would-
seen a grizzly bear fucking a trout?
I would get beat. I would let anybody whoop my ass for $20 million as long as I survived.
Same.
You could break one of my ribs if you want to for $20 million.
Easy.
Sign me up.
But that's the thing. I'm like, Jake Paul now doing that, and even you could argue before, had already made the money behind it and probably a setup. He could obviously want more money. That's fine.
Totally.
But it seems like even the entire documentary that they made on Netflix was kind of like him trying to prove a point that he's like should be respected in the industry and in the sport, which is fine. But if you're not going to be fighting other boxers, the whole point is like you want this respect that comes with being a fighter. Cool.
Yeah.
Fight other fighters.
I feel like he made peace with the fact that everyone's going to constantly clown him for that.
But they're like, you can't, I'm not judging his fighting ability, but you gotta admit, like, you can't fight people in other sports.
But the
bro.
one other fighter that he fought, he lost to, right? Because he
Tyson
fought
Fury.
Tommy Fury?
Tommy? There's like 5 of them. Tommy
Fury, I think. Who's also, he was like on Love Island and shit, but he was like a professional
attractive,
boxer.
Dude, my God,
And then
he
he-
is sexy as fuck.
I forgot what he looks like.
Yo, I didn't. I can
I
close
didn't.
my eyes and see him.
You're like, I see him in my dreams
He's
at night.
balding though in the back, and you
Oh,
can
wait,
kind
is
of
he?
see it. Yeah, I was just like,
You got to go to Turkey
thinning.
and get a
Oh,
hairline
he did. I
transplant.
think he did.
And then you
I
got to
don't
get
know.
some of your organs removed in the process of your hairline
Yep.
transplant.
Oh yeah, he's 25.
He's 25?
Oh my God, motherfucker looks 30.
Is he?
That guy.
Oh, he's that Italian motherfucker. Yeah?
He's Italian. I
think
thought he was
he's-
Irish.
He's Irish?
He's
British.
He's probably Irish.
Oh, how
I
am
don't know.
Oh well.
Yeah, but anyway, regardless of the whole Jake thing, I feel like if you want respect in the game, you have to fight the people who are respectable in the things.
Yeah,
It's like
I can see you.
McGregor,
Yeah.
he was still fighting Khabib.
Yeah, and he lost very bad.
okay, yeah,
I think
but-
Khabib is the best fighter of all time.
I
MMA fighter.
would agree. 30-0 record is
Thank
fucking
you.
nuts. But I also hold a piece of that because I'm like, he's Russian. I'm like, oh, shout out my boy. You know,
Oh my
like,
god! Didn't he fight bears?
they train with bears. Like, I
That's
don't know if
crazy.
he personally does, but a lot of like,
What's with Russian people? Okay, because you're Russian.
yeah.
So what's with Russian people wanting to fight large bears or domesticating them? Because on TikTok and Instagram,
Yeah.
I see so many Russian men, and I know it's Russian because they're like "Privyet" or like "Idu suda" to the bear. They're like literally speaking to the bear,
Mhm.
and they're trying to like fight bears. Or this one guy has like a pet grizzly bear that he feeds every day,
Yeah, that's cool.
and I'm just like, how? Like, what in the Cinderella movie is a Russian man?
It's
Do you know
so
what I mean?
fucking weird because there are more bears that I've run into and like heard of in Canada than I have in Russia.
Oh my god, I walked into a bear this week. I was on a walk with
Yeah.
someone and we turned a corner and a bear walked out and it was like the fattest black bear I've
So
seen in my life.
chunky. God, it was so
He
good.
was like 1,200 pounds. Like
Sick.
huge.
Sick. Black bears are such a vibe though. They don't give a fuck about
I know,
anything.
but like if I put my arm out, I could have booped him. That's a little too close for comfort.
It is.
Because if he was mad, like he
And you
could've
don't know
just-
what he would do. Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
100%.
Yeah. But
Maybe I'm
There was
food.
a girl here who was walking one of the trails locally. She was like 2 or 4 years old. She got mauled
by bear.
by a bear. She's
Oh,
fine.
that was I actually remember which
yeah,
trail
yeah,
that was on.
Exactly. We used to do it before.
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
Yeah, but I think
The mom was antagonizing it or something.
there was
or-
something that went about it, and it was just.
Oh, there was.
She's fine now, thank God. But yeah, she went
Yeah.
to the hospital. And
No,
everything.
yeah, thankfully she's
So
okay.
that's what I mean. Black bears vibe. They're
No,
just
but
defense-
people, I've seen dudes go up to other black bears like out in the wilderness, and like I don't know, I kind of love these videos, and that might make me sound psychotic. It's dudes trying to take selfies with bears, and then they get so close to the bear
Yeah.
to try to like take photos with the bear, and I'm like, you're just an idiot already
That happens
for
in
going
Whistler.
that close to the bear.
Yeah.
And then the bear fucking like smacks him, and then they're literally like, oh my god, the bear attacked me. I'm like, you literally walked up to a wild animal, like you deserve to get smacked
and
by
then
that
the
bear.
bears get put down
Because of it, yeah,
because
it's crazy.
of that. And it's like also people who feed bears close to us. There was like a community bear, and
Yeah, oh my god,
people
no,
kept
I'm actually gonna
feeding
cry.
him.
I'm gonna cry.
I know. It's really
I'm
sad.
gonna cry.
Okay, switching the
Huckleberry.
topic
It
on
was Huckleberry,
Was
and they
it
killed Huckleberry.
poor guy. It's okay. He's good. You
I
know,
think it was a girl. I think she was a girl. It was a girl.
it was a girl.
Anyways, last episode I asked for crazy customer stories,
Yes.
and boy, oh boy, did I get crazy
we
customer
get some good
stories.
ones?
We have some good customer stories.
Do you think Febreze has 1 E or 2? Quick.
2? Febreze?
Febreze. 2?
Wouldn't it have 3? Febreze and
The
then there's-
breeze, not the
I think it's 2. Breeze has 2 E's.
right? Always been one.
No.
Always been one.
Is that a Mandela effect?
That's the Mandela effect.
Febreze has 1
Febreze
E.
only
So it's
ever had
Febreze?
1 E. Febreze. No, it's Febreze.
Febreze?
Febreze. Chris Brown created it.
Febreze.
Febreze.
I was about to make a very bad joke because you said Chris Brown, and I'm going to ignore that. I'm just going to let that
Yeah, let
the
it
toxic
slide.
joke in my brain simmer down.
No.
There's
Yeah,
no way.
Febreze.
Febreze has 2 E's or 1
Cheez-Its.
E. No.
Y'all know Cheez-Its. You're a big fan of Cheez-Its, right?
I fucking love Cheez-Its.
There has never been a Cheez-Its. It's always been Cheez-It. There is not a second Z at the end of It's.
Maybe Cheez-It. Maybe I say Cheez-Its because like I'm speaking about them in plural.
In plural?
So
yeah.
I'm like, I don't want one Cheez-It.
They might identify as a they them. You can't judge. You are correct.
No,
you can't
I
guess
want
those things.
all the Cheez-Its. So I need the S at the end, you know?
yeah,
For
yeah,
plural.
yeah. Berenstain Bears.
The Berenstain Bears was one of those. I always
Super
spelt
weird.
it the way that apparently doesn't exist.
Yeah,
The
me too.
EI.
I think just recently, it was like 2 weeks ago, we went into this Mandela effect of our own that we created. So we have crows that you probably see on video, right?
Oh yeah, that we feed.
Yeah, we feed them. And there's a movie on Netflix. It's called Hubie Halloween.
Oh my god.
And we were watching it like
This
a
tripped
few
me out
days
so bad.
a few days before Halloween. Tell me that there was never a sequel.
I thought there was a Hubie Halloween too.
I thought we had like a whole plot for it. We
Yeah.
like understood the villain. We like remember watching it.
And then we went to go watch it and it doesn't
I'm
exist.
like, oh, they must have removed it off Netflix. Why am I Googling Hubie Halloween 2? No Google results.
Do you want to know what I think it was though? Because I was so tripped out about that. Because Adam Sandler is like the lead in Hubie Halloween, and I like love Adam Sandler so much, like style icon, comedy icon. But then he put out another movie with his family, and his kids are in the Hubie Halloween. So I feel like it's because I'm seeing all the same characters. But then it was the bat mitzvah movie.
Yeah.
For his daughter.
Yeah,
and it was like that whole movie about her
but
bat
there
mitzvah.
wasn't really Halloween there. Like, that's kind of my thing.
No,
like,
but I thought the plot of Hubie Halloween 2 was his daughter having a bat mitzvah.
you know what? Maybe that's what it was. But I
Right?
swear, sometimes I feel like you could wake up in a different, slightly altered world. Like right now, we're watching the show called From.
Yeah.
We thought it was shit at the beginning because we only watched the trailer, but now we're deeply invested into it.
We're invested in the lore.
And it's like these people, they get trapped in this like town where you're driving one way and there's a tree stopping your way. Suddenly you get out of the car, there's like a million crows above you. You get back in the car, you turn around, you drive the other way, and you loop around this town, and you can keep going straight and you see the same tree. So no matter what, you're always
stuck.
constantly like stuck in this area. Then
Yeah.
there's monsters there and shit.
And you
So-
can't go out at night, and so you have to stay indoors
Yes.
at night.
I
And
feel
then-
like there's like areas on Earth that could have this like weird time temporal like vortex thing.
Maybe, because the craziest part of this show so far is one of the dudes is like measuring the distance from his house to trees.
And they
the
move.
trees move at night.
4 inches.
So they move 4 inches like a different way. It's very crazy
Yeah.
so far.
You hear the news on the aliens?
What?
Apparently-
they live in the oceans.
They live in the oceans.
Is that why we haven't explored all the oceans? Because there's been so much talk about how we've only discovered 5% of the oceans. I'm like, why haven't we gone further?
We've discovered more space than we have oceans, but it's easier to get to space than it is oceans because of the pressure. It's like you're going to become the
Yeah.
fucking Titan, whatever the fucking submarine.
I heard shit about the Titan submersible. I heard
Was
that
it
it didn't
Titan?
implode. I heard that it didn't implode and that there's photos of it like fully intact.
Where?
Like if you Google it. I don't
No,
know if
that's
that
like before photos.
No, like at the bottom of the ocean or something.
It's still there?
Like apparently there's like chunks of it that shouldn't be there if it fully imploded or something. Like apparently it wasn't the story that they said. Maybe I'm falling down conspiracy TikTok too much, but
maybe.
apparently it did something happened. I don't know.
I don't know. That would be cool. I totally could see that like underwater having its own whole world and
Yeah, like
everything.
SpongeBob. How fun would it be to go down and then like there's like SpongeBob world and then there's like Atlantis and then like some of the darker, scarier aliens, like we can just like leave them on that side. You know what I mean? And then like I'll be in
Nah.
SpongeBob world.
Nah.
No?
You ruined that for me. No, I want the monsters down there. I want fucking Godzilla. I want these
Why would you
mutants to
want
come
that
up.
under? I want to go fucking
That's
chill
so
with Patrick Star.
Patrick Star is out here. He has a makeup line already. Who
I know,
cares?
but like the starfish. The starfish.
Fucking flew right over, baby. I know my shit. Come on, fuck off. Shout out Two-Face, baby. Shout out Two-Face.
That's not his makeup line.
What?
His makeup line's one size.
Fuck you, Two-Face. Shout out one side.
I'm on Two-Face PR list. Don't
Shout out Two-Face. Shout out Two-Face. We love him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I think underwater would be really cool if there was like actual aliens and shit. I could see
That's
it.
scary. I'm sorry. I'm not for the aliens
I
underwater.
want to know. I want them to come out.
I want to go into Area 51.
I feel like Area 51
Yeah.
is overhyped. It's like a museum. You
Yeah,
can like walk.
of
It's like a novel.
aliens.
It's like Las Vegas kind of vibe. You pull in and you're like, oh, okay, cool. This is like what aliens are. But then really, it's like Area 52.
You know what?
That's what you should be scared of.
I don't know, man. I might just like run for president to go see what Area 51's about.
I don't think you get security clearance.
To go
'Cause
there,
there-
you have to.
No, there's like 7 levels of security clearance for Area 51, and like
The president's not in that?
I think you only get the first 3.
Wait, so what job do I have to apply to go into Area 51?
That's the thing. I have no idea. I think you have to be like
Jury duty?
jury duty.
Jury duty? I'm
Yeah,
like, I'll go to jury
You
duty.
have to be like in the military. I feel like you have to be awarded, be there for like 20 years, blah, blah, blah. And then
to go to
start
Area 51?
getting like these different projects. And then you can maybe like hear it from someone and kind of get recruited into it. I think it's like deeply fucked. I don't think the president knows anything about that.
Really?
Personally. Oh, God, no.
I could see Biden.
Trump?
No, Biden's like, eh.
Trump, no, Elon might already be getting himself injected with that fucking serum, but
My
like,
favorite memes are of, it's like all Joe Biden and he's just standing there and people are talking to him and he's just like,
like
and then
dude
he
is
just he
clocked
turns
out.
around and walks away.
My favorite is like, have you seen those TikToks where it's like when someone screams, "Who the hell clogged the toilet?" and it's Joe Biden,
like,
leaving, smiles.
those are my favorite memes. Oh
Have you
my
ever
gosh.
shit at a party?
No. Oh my gosh, no.
Really?
I don't really shit after 5 p.m.
Yeah, that is weird. You'll have like 4 or 5 shits like in the morning, but never.
Yeah.
How do we keep
Yeah.
coming back to shitting, dog?
You always bring up shitting.
Did I start
You
that?
do. Yes, you did.
I do.
Start that.
Oh my God. I didn't even notice. I thought you, so I was about to blame you.
You said if I ever shit at a party. So do you shit at parties?
No.
No?
Once.
How many times? What's the max amount of times you've like shit in a day?
In a day?
Yeah.
Well, was I sick? Or is this like normal?
Yeah, I guess you could have been sick.
In 9, 10, 12?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, if you're sick, that's like an easy cop out. Like if I had a stomach poo-poo bug, then that would have been like bad. Yeah, but I'm like,
poo-poo bug
if I'm like normal and I drink a liter, maybe 4 or 5.
Shit, that's crazy.
Yeah, the more water I drink, the more shit. I've been
water?
upping my fiber though.
Oh my God, can you switch from shitting? Do you have
Sorry.
any more of your weird Mandela effects, or can I read the crazy customer stories?
Snow White. Snow White.
Snow White. 7
What did
dwarves.
she say to the mirror?
Mirror, mirror on the
Nope.
wall. Mirror, mirror on mirror, mirror on the
She never says mirror, mirror on the wall.
Well, then she says, who's the greatest of them all, or something
yeah,
like
that's
that.
facts. But it's
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I thought that we still had the earthquake. I thought the big one.
Big
Just
one
say
arrived.
that. Oh my God.
No, it's magic mirror on the wall.
Magic mirror on the wall?
Magic mirror on
What
the
in
wall.
the Magic Mike on the wall?
That's Magic Mike. She's just like fucking.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's
Wild
psycho.
shit, right?
No, I don't believe
I've been
that.
getting a lot more of big one, thick thoughts.
Huh? Thick
Fucking-
thoughts?
Like Tyson. Put me in your thick thoughts.
Oh my God.
No, I've been getting a lot of big one TikToks in TikTok.
Okay. I got you. So where we live in BC, it's been predicted for like 50 years that a big one's coming, meaning earthquake that's going to like wipe out all of Vancouver Island, affect all of the lower mainland, all that sort of stuff.
I don't know if he'll fuck us.
Well, a bunch of people lately have been posting TikToks like saying that it's closer than we think, which is kind of unsettling.
Yeah.
But then when they say the death toll numbers, they say it's going to be like 1,200 people are going to die.
That's breezy.
That's not, I don't want to be one of those people.
No, but we had 800 boomers die in the heat wave.
That's really sad. Wait, it was 800?
800. It was like 600
In the heat wave?
Yeah, the heat dome. It was like 45.
That's actually so sad.
And then you bought me a fucking Airbnb with a hot tub.
I
Stupid.
did.
Dude, I swear to God.
I got it for you before the heat dome was in
Blonde
effect.
moment.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have blonde hair anymore, really.
You do. It's cute.
I do?
your hair. Yeah.
I thought it's more brown now.
Yeah. So big one's coming, and we live in an apartment, and I don't like that because, like, I think it will come down.
Should we start doomsday prepping?
How do we prep?
Like,
What
let's
do we
get a
prep
bunker.
for?
Like, let's get a bunker.
I want an Apple Watch first. If I'm going to be running, I want to see my cardio level. Be like, I want to get my steps
No,
if I'm
I'll
walking
still-
all the way across this fucking.
I'll turn on my Peloton app and it'll track it still.
See, that's why we also wanted the townhouse.
Can we put a Peloton in the bunker?
I mean, do you have electricity?
Oh. I think it could still run without it.
Plug it into like a little Apple power bank.
Yeah, exactly.
So it just drains the battery.
We just need a generator.
Oh, yeah.
Where do we get a bunker? Where can we
My
dig?
stepdad is huge.
Into doomsday prepping.
Yes. Well, he's now got his own distillery. He makes his own whiskey, his own vodka, his own cider.
Yeah.
He does it all. And
that put
he,
him in the hospital.
Well, it put me almost in the hospital too. But
Yeah.
he's perfected the formula now.
I heard that if you try to make alcohol and you make it incorrect, you can go blind.
Yes. He still has vision.
Why
So
is
he's
he
doing something
gambling with
right.
his vision?
Bro, I've been buying him equipment off Temu.
No.
I don't think I've even told you. He's
You bought
been
something
looking.
off Temu, dude. That's crazy. Not even Amazon.
No, maybe one part here or there. If it's
So
quick.
he's making his like basement moonshine
With
from
Temu.
Temu products.
Yeah, there's this. I bought him like this stainless steel set and like these big like jug everything. Like
You're
He's
joking.
got tubes and everything. Yeah.
That's probably why both
Of
you
Temu.
almost ended up in the hospital.
Well, no, I remember.
There's probably lead in the fucking Temu.
It wasn't that bad.
Cam
I
said
only
there
had a
is for
tummy
sure.
ache once. I only
had
had
a
a tummy ache once.
Oh, did
It
you
hurt
survive
so
today's
much.
tummy ache?
I was gonna throw up, and then I was so drunk, I passed out. So it kind of like helps because when you're drinking it, your tummy
Yeah.
starts to hurt. But if you drink enough of it quickly, you get really blackout, and then you kind of just. And then I wake up on the couch at like 11 a.m. and I'm like, where the hell am I?
No, it's so awful. I'd be like chilling and he'd be like, I made you a cocktail. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not drinking that. It
I threw it all
like,
away.
it literally smelled like it would just like
Ethanol.
erode my whole
My dad used to drink that
ethanol.
when he was living in Russia. Well, it was like the USSR and like communist, like no one really had, there weren't like supermarkets, right? There was very limited things. So like the way you drink alcohol was so sparse and you
What?
couldn't find it. So my dad had a dentist friend, someone who works at the hospital,
Oh
and
my
they have
God.
a bunch of medical cleaning equipment.
Oh my God, one of my uncles tried to drink hand sanitizer
Your
in
turn!
prison.
Your turn.
No, but like to like piggyback on that. To drink, people drink hand sanitizer to get like fucked up.
Oh, here.
Yeah. Especially
That's
in jail.
weird. That's strange.
Yeah.
I could see the jail part. Yeah. But yeah, no, they had like 90 proof or 80 proof. I don't even know if that's the right word, but like you would get it. And there was a technique my dad would tell me, because I was with his friends at in Bulgaria once, and we were just all having like a beer on this balcony, and they were joking about it, being like, "Oh, do you remember when we used to do this?" And he's like, "Oh my God, do you remember how we almost died?" And they would just be laughing. And he's like, "So like you had to get like a shot of it. You will have to like open your lungs, and you have to drink it, and you can't breathe or like do anything for like 40 seconds to 1 minute."
That honestly sounds worse than waterboarding.
And it hits you, exactly. And then you can breathe. Otherwise, like it starts to melt your organs from the within. I don't know how it works, but it's something with a gas or something, but you could die that way.
Oh my God. And so they just did it for funsies?
Yeah, to get fucked up.
And so if they were swallowing it before the time was up, they would like
it would like
away.
I think it would like erode your stomach, or it would like enter somewhere. I don't know exactly the whole science behind it, but it was dirty. I'm having tummy trouble.
Your stomach hurts right now?
No, it's the coffee.
Are you gonna have to go shit yourself?
Let me inhale it back.
Can you stop saying inhaling it back? That's like the actually most vile thing ever.
Oh, got it. Sorry.
Ew! No, please don't.
It went back.
That's so disgusting.
Kidding.
You say you didn't.
I did inhale it back, but like it just.
Why? Okay, can I ask you where the term "inhale it back" came from?
So, when you breathe, you exhale, correct?
Oh my God, I'm not
So when
asking
you
for
were
the
to-
lore on fucking breathing, dog.
Well, yeah, like it's if you imagine your rectum is like a
No,
mouth.
I don't. Stop.
No, like
stop.
if you look at
No,
it, right?
no,
So
no.
like when it breathes, it's
No,
like
no,
expands.
no.
So you breathe, and then you, and this when you
Wouldn't
inhale.
you just say suck it back in?
That
Not
sounds sexual. I'm not trying to get sexual when I'm talking about my poos. That's a weird fetish you have. I'm heavily judging you.
Some people shit on people, eh?
Yeah, scat.
And
It's called, right? SCAT.
See, you're into it more than I am. You know the
No,
fucking
I
term
don't.
for it.
No, I don't. That's
Well,
not
I don't know
true.
the term for it.
I don't know the term either. I thought that's what it was called.
Would you shit on someone for
Never
money?
in my life. How much? Whoa. As soon as you said for money, of course I would shit on
See,
someone.
I think there's a price for almost anything.
I would. Yeah.
How
Wait,
much would you shit on someone? Like what dollar amount?
do I have to enjoy it, or am I just shitting
No,
on them?
you're just the person there to shit on someone.
Is it a male or a female?
Oh, do you have a different price for both?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, what's the price difference?
Well, how long is it? Like you have to give me the rules.
Well, you just walk in and then you just take a shite like right on their chest.
In the bathtub, obviously, right?
Yeah, let's say bed, and then
Bed,
you have
bed.
to you have to like get on top of them.
Does
to
the
take
poo
a
have to
shit.
be a certain consistency?
No, I think it could be anything.
Okay, so then for a
Imagine giving
man,
someone some like bubble gut explosion.
that's what I mean. I could prepare.
Like you have like spicy noodles the night
Yes,
before.
Taco Bell noodles, a cup of
Oh
coffee.
my God, imagine doing that after having Taco Bell.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
So I probably, for a man, they're not able to record it, right?
No.
Okay, I'd say 15,000,
To shit on a man?
Yeah.
Okay. And then for a woman?
100,000.
Really? You
Yes.
guys take you more money to shit
I'd
on a
have
woman?
so much guilt. I'd feel like
shitting on a
I'd feel
woman.
like incorrect. I'd feel so much like dirtiness. You know, like when you do something and then you're like, oh, I'm a fucking freak. I'm disgusting.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Amplified.
I feel like 15 grand's a good number.
15 is
I'd probably
fair.
shit on someone for 1,500.
Like they're not able
Not
to.
1,500, sorry, 15,000.
Yeah, good.
15,000, not
1500 is
1,500.
awfully
Sorry, I'm not
close.
going to shit on you for 1,500. I'll
No.
I'll literally get DMs if I say
Yeah,
1,500.
like whoa. Come through to Arizona.
You know, first class tickets there. Put me up with the Four Seasons.
Oh yeah. Arizona Four Seasons probably sucks ass.
No, it'd probably be nice.
I don't like
Phoenix.
Four Seasons in like cities.
In cities?
Yeah, because like it's like just modern hotels. I like it in like special like travel destinations because they make it more like
Yeah,
authentic.
you love like Whistler, like
Dude,
Hawaii and
I'll
stuff.
gargle Mr. Four Seasons. I'll let him shit on me for free.
Oh my God.
Mr. Four Seasons, if he wants to come out, please
Can-
send me out anywhere.
That's kind of vile. I had a client actually over the past couple months,
Mhm.
and she was telling me that
She got shit on.
no, she didn't get shit on.
Oh.
I actually I'm not gonna
Oh,
say her
God.
name or anything. Her brother-in-law. Yeah, her brother-in-law. Yeah, okay, so her sister. That's where this is going.
Okay.
Her sister asked her brother.
That
no,
is-
wait, that sounds
that is
I need to-
very-
okay, wait. That's
Nope, take your time.
Yeah, that's giving incest.
That's incense.
So that my client's sister and her fiance, okay, we're talking about this couple.
Yeah.
So the girl asked her fiance if she could piss in his mouth during sex. And he said yes.
Ew.
So she pissed in his mouth And then she was like, swallow it.
No, stop.
And
That
then-
is
And
disgusting.
do you wanna know, I asked my client, I was
That
like,
is ammonia poisoning.
I was like, did he do it? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, I would literally divorce someone right there. I'd be like, give me the fucking ring back.
No.
Some crazy customer stories
please,
now.
please. I'll have my coffee.
You'll have your coffee. Okay. I asked for stories and some of y'all really came through with this, which is crazy. One of the ones that I didn't write down because it was short, but I had to say is that one person who watches Prince all the time, like they messaged me on Instagram and they're so awesome. They worked as a cashier somewhere and a dude came through to like, buy whatever he was buying. And he literally he was trying to tap his card and like nothing was working.
Mm-hmm.
So he just started telling the cashier what his PIN number was. He's like, yeah, it's 7436.
Oh my God.
And then so she would have to she's like, okay, I'll do it for you or whatever. And I was like, low key, I would have been like, I'm gonna take the photo of the front and the back.
Yeah, it's like I gotta type in your actual credit card. Let me just write it down for you.
No, literally.
That's insane.
But I fear a lot of these, there's lots of boomer moments in these customer story things because they make such good content because they don't know.
I know. I
They
feel
don't
so
know
bad.
a lot. Well, they do know a lot, but like sometimes they just like don't know how to work things and then they get really angry at you.
PDFs are confusing.
This one's about a hamster.
Oh God.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Also, before I even start it, I just think hamsters in general always go out the worst possible ways. Like, why are they like exploding in microwaves or like, you know what I mean?
My friends fell down their laundry drain or whatever the hell it was, and half of its body got stuck. And it was like where the heat was going. So when he pulled it out after he eventually found it like a week later, half of its body was like burned off and the other half of its ass was totally fine.
No,
yeah,
that's really sad.
It's nuts. They die in the most horrendous way. Weird karma on those fucks.
No, they do.
Skechers doesn't have a T in it.
Skechers?
Skechers never had a T in it.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't. You can type in Skechers on like any device and it will type it in with a T and it will be correct. It won't have an autocorrect or anything.
That's weird.
Skechers never had a T.
Okay, no hamsters pass away in this story.
Okay, let's hear it.
So I used to work at a big box pet store, and we had this one rule: the customers couldn't take the pets out of their enclosures without an associate present. I guess that makes sense. There's some places that have like hamsters, like, you know what I mean, out in the open to play with or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Simple, right? Well, one Saturday afternoon, Chaos walked in wearing a velour tracksuit and carrying a massive tote bag. This woman, let's call her Veronica, started strolling right past me, ignored my cheerful, "Hi, can I help you with anything?" and beelined it for the small animal section. I noticed her crouching by the hamster cages, so I followed her, clipboard in hand, acting like I wasn't immediately suspicious. As I approached, she whispered around and she whipped around and said, "These hamsters look sad. I'm just giving them some enrichment."
Oh, God.
Except her idea of enrichment was opening the cage and letting the hamsters run loose on the floor.
Oh,
I started to
God.
panic. The hamsters are small, fast, and extremely good at hiding in places where they'll never be found again. I quickly grabbed a box and tried to catch one of them, while Veronica scooped up another with her hands, looked at me dead in the eye, and said, "Don't worry, I'll take care of this one." And then,
What?
before I could say a word, she started stuffing the hamsters into her tote bag.
Shut up.
I was like, "Ma'am, you can't." And she cut me off saying, "You're oppressing me. This is my rescue mission."
There's no way.
This is psychotic.
Mental illness.
I was absolutely not prepared for this level of unhinged energy. My manager showed up just in time to see her shove another hamster into her tote bag as she was collecting them like seashells on the beach. He tried to de-escalate the situation, but she shouted, "These animals deserve better," and bolted for the exit. Now this is where it gets weirder. As she was running, the tote bag started moving, and one of the hamsters had started chewing holes on the side of the bag.
No way.
And one was halfway out of the bag, sticking out.
It was like stuck.
People in the store were screaming, and she was frantically trying to shove it back in. We had to call the police.
That is insane.
That's crazy.
Why hamsters of all things?
Why start shoving them in your bag? They're like $10. Like, buy them.
They're more, I think they're like $50, aren't they?
Hamsters? No, I feel like hamsters are pretty cheap.
Do you remember we drove by in Vancouver and there's a woman who owns a large collection of hamsters, and she's like well known for it in her community?
I think it's in like Deep Cove or something.
Yeah. It was Deep Cove, and they're like, there was a whole billboard that they made her, like a little community board where you could put like the letters up.
It was like your hamsters want you to come home or something like that.
Yeah,
It was very
like,
strange.
"Happy birthday, Ellie," or whatever, and
Mom, Dad, and the hamsters
Mom,
love
Dad,
you.
and all the hamsters love you. I'm like, that implies that there's more than a few. That
Yeah.
implies like 5+ hamsters.
No, literally.
They smell.
Hamsters?
My mom cleaned my cage all the time. I didn't live in a cage, but like I met like My hamster's cage.
Oh my God. I have a piggyback story just like that. Bunnies also smell.
Smell like shit.
They smell like shite.
My hamster had died with his hand in his food bowl.
Oh, not Johnny.
He was so fat. He was so obese. It was crazy.
Oh my God. So my mom bought me a bunny.
Okay.
And I was like, I love this bunny so much. And then my mom was like, actually it smells so bad. We're going to make him a little enclosure outside. And I was like, I don't want him to live outside. He needs to live in the house with us. My mom's like, no, he's going to be so fine. 4 days later, a bear walks right in, pulls the whole side of this bunny enclosure off. And by the way, my mom used like steel chicken fencing, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
wood, like in this, like, it was a proper enclosure.
Sick.
I was like 7 and my mom was just like, oh yeah, he's gonna live outside. I couldn't say anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bear rips off the side of the balcony and there's a window in our house that looks right out to where this like bunny enclosure was. And I remember being like, mommy, there's a bear. He's hurting Buttercup. I named my bunny Buttercup because, oh my God, it's so cute. And my mom ran and my mom was like, get upstairs. Because obviously she didn't want me to see whatever was going to happen.
Yeah.
So I run upstairs and she's like, I'm going to call the conservation officers or whatever. And I'm like, now that I think about that, don't kill the bear for eating the bunny you left outside.
Totally.
You know what I mean? And my mom started filming it on her phone.
This is going to be great on YouTube.
No, because she wanted to show the conservation officers because this bear ripped the head off of my bunny and started eating it, like slurping it out like it's a fucking...
Ew, don't say slurp. That's disgusting.
No, so my mom had the video on her phone. No, I was traumatized, okay? Like, I'm making light of this. Because
Did you see the aftermath?
She wanted to show the conservation officers. My mom forced me to stay upstairs. The bunny obviously died. My parents went to go like clean up whatever was left before I could see it, so I wouldn't see any like blood, right? A couple days later, I'm on my mom's phone and I fucking see the video of my bunny getting decapitated by a bear.
Oh my God.
And I literally had a mental breakdown, full mental breakdown.
That's so...
And I was so sad. And then so my mom bought me another bunny and like months after, and I loved him so much. And then
Did he live inside the house?
My mom made him live in the garage, in an enclosure in the garage. So indoors,
a little better.
Yeah. And then my mom, after a couple months, okay, I had grown emotionally attached to this bunny. I named this one Cody. I was like, I love him so much. My mom was like, he smells like shite, bestie. And one day she picked me up from school and Cody was sitting in the back of the car.
Aww.
Alive, okay, in a carrier.
That's cute.
And I was like, oh, why is Cody here? And she's like, he's going back to the store. And I was like, what? And she's like, he smells so bad, we're not keeping him. And I had a mental breakdown in the car and I was like, I'll do anything. And she's like, you don't clean the cage. I'm like, I will literally do anything. I'm like 9, like I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? And we took him back to the pet store and we drove home and I was so traumatized. And I've never wanted to own another bunny because I think bunnies are cursed. And I'm like, third time's the charm, right? So if I get a third one, I don't know. That one,
we're not getting bunnies.
It's going to attract cougars and then I'm going to die from a cougar attack or something.
A family of cougars.
Literally.
Dude, you've had a lot of trauma with animals. That's really sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way too much.
If like the apocalypse were to happen or the big one and say like all the chickens died or something happened to there's very few chickens to like reproduce.
Yeah.
You know what the second animal would be?
What?
Rabbits.
Rabbits are guinea pigs for sure.
Yeah. Well, not even guinea pigs. They're too small. But rabbits, they breed so fast and their meat consistency is similar to chicken.
I would pass away.
Yeah. You don't get eggs.
No, I would pass away.
From eating a bunny?
No, probably in an apocalypse because I won't eat the animals.
No, you can't pass away. We've had this conversation. You pass away within like 2 days, I'm gone.
Yeah, but I don't think I could bring myself to start hunting.
You won't have to.
You'll hunt?
I'll like pluck the fur. I'll
I
make
couldn't.
sure.
Nope. I'll think about it. Every bite, I'll think about that bunny rabbit face.
I'll bring you a rotisserie bunny, like already cooked and prepared. I'll season it.
I think I could live off berries.
Maybe.
And grass. Berries and grass.
Grass. Yeah, definitely. We could do fishing. We have a lot of fish.
Oh, see that? I cry at that too. But yeah, if worst came to worst, I'd probably eat a fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd eat
What are we talking about?
I have no idea. Oh, shit. Oh my God. We're already passing up the time.
I'll read one more of these stories and then we will call it a day.
Yeah.
I'll read this one pretty fast.
A little bit here or there.
This one's about lipstick.
Lipstick?
Yes. I used to work at a beauty store. And they don't say the names of their goddamn stores. I want to know if this was the MAC counter.
Shame them.
Give me MAC, Sephora,
Drop
give me
the
whatever.
name.
And let me tell you, people will try to return anything. One day, this woman comes in, slams a lipstick on the counter and says, I need to return this. It gave me an infection. I freeze, an infection from a lipstick. So I calmly ask, I'm so sorry to hear that. Do you have the receipt? She does, surprisingly, but the lipstick looks rough. The label was really scratched up and the product was smushed like she slammed it in with the lid.
Oh, God.
Trying to stay professional, I asked, could you tell me what happened? She leans in way too close and whispers, I didn't use it on my lips. I tried it somewhere else.
Where?
Somewhere
Why?
else. My brain short circuits. I wanted to pretend like I didn't understand, but she clarified in quite detail. Apparently, she had been scrolling some questionable forums and videos and found a hack that suggested using a lipstick as, let's just say, an adult enhancement tool on other lips. And now she's mad at us because her experiment went wrong.
That's some 4chan shit.
I'm staring at her trying to process if this was even real life. So can I get a refund? Or at this point, I have to get the manager who listens to the story with the most stone cold face I've ever seen and said, ma'am, we can't refund this. It's used and and you didn't use it for its intended purpose. Customer flipped out, yelling about how the customer is always right and how she should have put a warning on the package. Bitch, to use it on your coochie meow meow, why do you need a warning for that on a lipstick?
Who invented the customer is always right? That's such bullshit.
She stormed out, leaving the lipstick behind on the counter. The kicker, the manager double bagged it and made me call biohazard department to come pick it up.
I don't blame her. That is disgusting.
That's disgusting.
That is weird as hell.
I'm not even going to Google what the intended use
Would you
could
use
be down
it
there.
sideways?
Why would you shove lipstick? Imagine it was lip plumper.
Ew, oh my God, it gets all
Cam's
puffy.
probably right. Like a lip,
Is that
lip
like when I
things?
kiss you and my lips like burned?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Imagine shoving that inside your. Why would you do that?
That's disgusting.
That's nasty.
Dude, I kissed you once when you had that shit and I felt like
yeah.
it was so
It puffs your
bad.
lips out. Okay, but we're way over time, but please keep sending us crazy customer stories.
No, that was great.
In
That was
detail.
neat.
Like
Please.
these ones were slay.
These ones were fantastic.
They were gross, but like the good detail. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for watching episode 3. Bye.
Bye.